Hey guys, Toxico Cereal here, and I'm starting to get irritated. I'm trying to record these videos. This is my third attempt now. Like, the second just stopped. I'm trying to watch the red button at the top screen. If it shuts off, I don't know what, but today I'm going to be ranking every single card. And let's just get right into it because I don't want to run into these arrows. I'm going to have to rush through it because I might do a little explaining on why, but the Electro Giant is F. He sucks. He needs a buff. And then the Electro Spirit is going to be in S tier. Those two cards were not on this list. The rest are... I did not make this list. It's someone else's. But, yeah, Electro Giant F, Electro Spirit S. Because the Electro Spirit, I think, needs a nerf. He hits way too many targets. But let's jump right into it. I don't want to run into this issue again. Archers are average. They're not the... They're... I don't see them a lot, but they're not terrible. Arrows I see a lot, but they're... Compared to Fireball, arrows is just average. Baby D, A for sure, and then I'm saying with Balloon, it's going to be S. Baby D's been very good, and the Balloon, it's just everywhere and destructive, along with the Barbarian Barrel. Barbarian Barrel is just one of the, he's so good, the Barbarian Barrel. His Barbarian, when he spawns, it's just very powerful. The Barbarian Barrel is very good. I would not be surprised to see a nerf. Barbarians, both are going in D tier. They both have been... They're not terrible cards, but they can be countered easily. Bats, A. Bats have been very good. They're not S tier, but they're certainly not a terrible card at all. Battle Healer will be in C tier. I don't know if it's these ads that are causing the recording to go, because it's starting to get annoying. They won't even be in the video, because I'm going to try to edit them out. But, yeah, anyway, next up, the Battle Healer was C. The Battle Healer, she's not that good. But she doesn't suck. She could be annoying when there's multiple as well. Bomber E sucks. Bomb Tower B though. Bomb Tower is... I don't like the Bomb Tower, but a lot of pros know how to use them. Bowler E. No, D. The Bowler, he's not terrible, but he's not used. Cannon sucks. And then the Cannon cart is very good. Debating A or B tier. I think Cannon cart's going to go in A tier. His win rates are very good. And Connor Cart is just performed very well. Same with the Dark Prince. He does very good damage. Mamma mia, all the Elite Barbarians going in the F tier. The Elite Barbarians have just been one of the worst cards. They need a rework or a buff. I don't know how you're going to do it. Figure it out. Buff them. Earthquake E. Earthquake is not good at all. I feel like the Earthquake performed better when it did more damage to the buildings, but it also helped when it kind of throw down the sloop hit speed. Same Elixir Collector garbage. Elixir Golem's D. I don't think the Elixir Golem is good at all. And I find him as a 3 Elixir waste. Firecracker is average. After her nerf, her pushback nerf, she's gotten less annoying. Fire Spirit's F. Fire Spirits, I don't think they're ever going to figure out these Fire Spirits without making the Furnace too overpowered. Either nerf the Furnace but buff it. Or just buff the Fire Spirits and see how it works. Pekka's average. Fisherman is S tier. The Fisherman has just been the best legendary in usage. He's very hard to use. And I kind of skipped over Mrs. Pekka here. Pekka, she's average. She's not... she's not good. Like, she can counter a lot of things, but she can be countered by a lot of things. It's mismatch over. Rocket also, I think, is an average card. It's a very annoying card, but it's average. Flying Machine, I like the Flying Machine, actually. I'm putting it in A tier. I find the Flying Machine to be a very good card. Alright, and I personally think for 4 Elixir, it's very good. Furnace in D tier. I put it in C tier in a couple tries. But now I'm going to prop it down to D tier. The Furnace, it's not as good anymore, but I still hate it. You know what I'm trying to say. Shine Snowball's going E tier. Compared to Zap and Log, Shine Snowball sucks, and that's why I put it here. Royale Ghost, after the hover ability, it's gotten better, and I think the Royale Ghost is actually not a terrible card anymore. Goblin Barrel is going to be A. Goblin Barrel is so annoying in the stupid log bait decks, and you guys know. Giant Skeleton in B tier. Same with the Goblin Cage. Both of them, they're not too good, but they're pretty good. And I personally think they're not terrible cards. Goblin Giant will be in C tier. He goes well with Sparky, and he's actually a very good card. Goblins also see just a plain old card. Golem in B tier. Now, let me explain why. Some people think it sucks. Some people think it's good. I think it's kind of above average, but not super high. Like, he can be countered by, like, Pekka, Mini Pekka, and all those cards, Infernal Tower. But he gets to the tower. That's damage. Graveyard. S. The graveyard has been hated, 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 hated. I love the graveyard, but I hate the graveyard. Like, I see the graveyard, I'm talking really fast. I don't know why. But the graveyard just is a very, very good card, and wouldn't be surprised to see nerf. Guards, they're not that best. I put them in D, only because they're not super good, but they're not terrible for the real Elixir. Heal Spirit is in B tier now. It definitely would have been an S if it never got nerfed. The Heal Spirit was so overpowered, but the range and the healing finally got down, and it's better. Dark Goblin, A. It's basically replaced the Princess in log bait decks. I mean, I see both of them in there, but I think the Dark Goblin's actually much more of a threat. Hog Rider, A tier. Hog Rider, I hate a lot. I wish it was nerfed. People want it buffed. No, they don't. What am I talking about? That's Valkyrie. People want Valkyrie buffed. Hog Rider, people want nerfed. And I do too. Hunter, A tier. Hunter is just gotten annoying. And is paired with Fisherman, he's just this crazy heck. He will drop if Fisherman goes down, but he might also need a nerf himself. Battle Ram is average. Ice Golem is going to A tier. Battle Ram, he's not. It's not a card I see a lot, but it's a balance card. Ice Golem is a very good distraction. Same with the Ice Spirit. He'll be joining him. And kind of getting a little bit full, so let's scroll down a little bit. Sparky's B tier. Rage is E tier. Now, Sparky, very good. Can be countered by a lot of things, but can do very heavy damage to the troops in head. And remember, Electro Wizard will die by Sparky's shot if he does not zap him in time or over him. Rage sucks, except for Balloon. Only reason Rage is not in the F tier is because of Balloon. Ice Wizard, B tier. Not a terrible card. It's not super good. I really don't see the Ice Wizard that much, actually. But he can be kind of annoying. Infernal Dragon is balanced. Infernal Dragon doesn't suck, but he can be countered, and his health kind of gets low. Clone, E tier. Clone can be super annoying against the Giant Skeleton and the Balloon, but that's really it. Sometimes the Lava Hound as well. Clone, though, otherwise is basically not that good to do. What do you call them? Spells. I honestly want spells nerfed. Inferno Tower, B tier. But, Inferno Tower sucks against swarms, but against one troop, bam, like a boss. Knight, S. Oh, nerf the Knight, please. Lord, please, nerf the Knight. It just needs it now, because the Knight does so much, there's so much health, and it does very good damage. Lava Hound, B. Lava Hound is very good. Lightning, surprised, E tier. The only reason Lightning is in E tier is because of Rocket. That's the only reason. Otherwise, Lightning would probably be average, maybe B tier. Lumberjack is going in A tier for sure. Lumberjack, I kind of think about putting in S tier, but it's not qualified for S tier. It's close, though. Very close. The Bandit will be in B tier. So will the Magic Archer. Oops, I just pulled the Lava Hound. Where'd the Magic Archer go? Oh, he went in E tier for some reason. Definitely not there. I think, no, yeah, Bandit in B tier, Magic Archer in B tier, Mega Knight in B tier as well. All three of them, honestly, very good. Actually, Magic Archer's going in A. That's his Archers. I don't want Archers. Magic Archer will be in A tier. Bandit and Mega Knight, I don't see them a lot, but they are pretty decent cards. I mean, I see Mega Knight a lot. I don't see Bandit a lot. And I see Magic Archer decently. Magic Archer's a very good card, though. Mega Minion, the same thing. Mega Minion is always good in the Golem decks, and I wouldn't be surprised to nerf. Miner, S. Miner, I think, will never die. Miner, just, he's never going to die. Like, he's just not. Minions and Minion Horde. Minions, I'm going to put it first. They'll be in B tier. Minion Horde will be in F tier. Let me tell you why. Minions for 3 Elixir are very good, and you can be countered by a spell, but same thing for 5 Elixir, but it's more of an Elixir waste, and people would rather throw the spell in the 5 Elixir card rather than the 3 Elixir card, making the Minion Horde suck. Mini Pekka will be in the B tier. Actually in the A tier, because compared to Lumberjack, those cards are half common, but the Mini Pekka is better. Freeze will be in D tier. Freeze sucks, but doesn't suck. You get what I'm trying to say here. Freeze is annoying as crap, but can suck. I just think that Freeze either needs one elixir, 1 second, or complete removal from the game. Electro Dragon is balanced. It'll be going in C tier. Giant, the same thing. That's what caused my game to crash last time. My recording to stop is what I just did right there. Mirror is E tier. The only reason Mirror's not F is because of the way people use it. It's annoying. Motor will also be in E tier. That's very shocking, honestly, because Motor... Actually, I'm going to put Motor in D tier because it's not that bad, but it's not good. Musketeer will be in A tier, and I'll tell you why he's in A tier. I'm just going to put him now. Electro Wizard, S tier. Electro Wizard has basically replaced the Musketeer in decks. That's right. I can tell because the usage rates of the Electro Wizard have gone way up, and while the Musketeers continues to go down. Night Witch, I think, is average as well. Poison will be in B tier. Prince will be in C tier. Now, as we talk about Poison, Poison is mostly used with the Miner in the graveyard, and the spells that the troops that you can just put right on the tower that summon other troops, like the Miner in the graveyard. That's basically it. But Poison is basically that. And Prince, the Dark Prince is clearly better. The Prince is not a terrible card, though. Princess, ready for this? D tier. Princess is, I don't think, that good anymore after the Dark Goblin replacement. Here's an interesting one, though. Ram Rider, E tier. That's right. Ram Rider, I've never thought was good. I always thought the Ram Rider was just a terrible card. I never thought the Ram Rider was good at all, and that's why he's going in. That's why she and the Ram are going in E tier. Rascals will be in D tier. I don't think they're that good, but they're not a terrible card. Rail Delivery in D tier as well. Fireball S, no doubt about it. Fireball is the #1 spell I hope gets nerfed because it just does so much damage. Almost one-shots a bunch of troops and one-shots a bunch of troops. And Royale Giant will be in B tier. Royale Hogs will be in C tier. Goblin Gang will be in A tier. All three of those cards I just put down are either annoying to my deck or counterable to my deck. Like, Royale Giant is annoying, especially when you put them on the corner. Royale Hogs, when they get to the tower, actually are very destructive, but they don't have a lot of health, and Goblin Game is very good. I think we're actually almost done here. Rail Recruits are going to be in the C tier. Rail Recruits, I think they're balanced now. They got buffed, and they're very good. The Goblin Hut, though, kind of sucks. Skeleton Army is balanced. Ready for this? Skeleton Barrel. S. Now let me tell you why. The Skeleton Barrel has just been very good with the Goblin Barrel and those log bait decks, which I hate the most. And I personally think the Skeleton Barrel needs a nerf, and it just needs one immediately. Skeletons are mostly used for cycling. They'll be in B. As we continue on the list, Spear Goblins, C tier. I had to edit out a video part because I scrolled out of the app by accident, like a retard. Log S, no doubt about it. The Log is just one of the best legendaries. No doubt about it. Like, gosh. The Three Musketeers are going in D tier. I don't think they're good at all. They need some kind of change, especially that Musketeer. Tesla, B tier. Tombstone, D tier. Tornado, A tier. Tornado, they need to... Tornado is just... There is always going to be good, but Tornado is not terrible. Valkyrie will be in B tier. I think the Valkyrie is very annoying as crap. Just like the Hog Rider, but apparently her win rates suck. Wall Breakers, C tier. Executioner will also be in C tier. Witch, F for failure. The Witch sucks. Now, let me tell you why. She gets to the tower. She can actually be very good, but the Witch, she's not that good. Like, she only goes well with the Giant. That's really it. Wizard will be in D tier. I don't think the Wizard sucks, but personally, I think the Wizard could be better. The Expo will be in B tier. Now let me tell you why. People probably wanted an A tier. But I wanted an B tier. I would love to see the range nerf. But Expo really only goes well with the Tesla and Cycle. That's it. That's all I see it in. Zap is going to be an A tier. I don't think it qualifies for S, but it's pretty equal with a Log. Log's just a little better, in my opinion. Zappies. Boo. And the Skeleton Dragons will be an A tier as well. Zappies. Ugh. I'll tell you why Zappy sucks. One-shotted by Fireball. Hit very slowly. Really don't stun that much. And Zappies, I never see them. Never. Boo. What you gonna do to make the Zappies better? I don't know, but you're gonna have to make them better, Supercell. But anyway, here's the entire list. I was saying this last video, if you disagree with anything, I don't care. You want to say something in the comments like, bro, you suck at making tier list. Ready for this? Go ahead. I don't care. I honestly don't care if you insult me in the comments. Just don't be too insulting and don't put anything inappropriate. If you agree with everything, say that you do. I don't care. Whatever you do, whatever you think about how I ranked it, whatever you're going to put, I don't care what you say. You say, oh, which is the best? Put her in S tier. You can say that. I don't care. This is just my opinion, and I know no one's going to say that about which. I know it. So don't even think about it. Some people are going to be like, ooh, which in the S tier now because I'm saying it, but I know no one's going to do it unless they're doing it on purpose. But if you don't agree with any card choice, then you can tell me about it. I will not. My feelings are right here in my heart. They will not be hurt. But that's it. I'm so glad this one recorded the entire thing. I do have to edit out a couple of parts, but really that's it. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.